Let's have a look now at how flash fill works. So I have some member names here that I'd like to extract out just the first names into a separate column, the surnames also into a separate column. I then want to change the case sensitivity of that text, and then we'll also look at how I can create a list of everybody's initials as well. So for the first one, I'm going to click into one of the rows with my data. It doesn't really matter where we start for this. I'm on Darren's record, so I'm just going to type in his first name and hit my enter key. And to use flash fill from the ribbon, we're going to go to the data tab and go over and click onto the flash fill button. And you'll see straight away that all of those names have now been extracted. So I can repeat this process now for the surnames. And again, I'm just going to click into any of those rows of data and type in that first entry, which for this one is Adams. And this time, instead of using the ribbon, I'm going to use the keyboard shortcut, which is Control E on the keyboard. So Control E, and that will extract out all of those records. So the next one we want to look at is how to change the case sensitivity of our data. I might decide that I want all the names in uppercase, or I might want a combination. So for this one, I'm going to go with an uppercase surname first, followed by the first name in correct capitalized version. So I've typed that in now. And again, I'm just going to flash fill that. And now I have everybody's record how I want it displayed. Now, lastly, we're going to do the initials here. So I want to get the first and last initial for each of my members here. So I'm going to click into the column and type in the very first record, which is going to be BH, and then flash fill that. And you will notice here that we get a little bit of an anomaly happening here with some of the records. So some of them are pulling more than 2 initials because flash fill is case sensitive. So it is actually pulling all the uppercase letters out of these names. But when I have the flash fill options button available, I can make some adjustments here, and then Excel will correct those across the rest of the list as well. So I'm going to click into Anthony's record and just click into the formula bar and remove that extra letter of the B. And you'll see it lights up the rest of the list. And then when I press enter, it will go and make the correction for those additional entries as well. But we'll notice down here further that we do have one record that still has 3 initials. And that's because this time the additional letter is actually coming from a hyphenated first name rather than several different surnames in there. So again, I'm just going to correct that one and click up into my formula bar and just remove the L. And if I was to have had anybody with a hyphenated first name other than Mary Lou, then it would have corrected their names as well. So I've now fixed up my data.